What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Let me plug my phone. It is 11:50. It has stopped raining, kinda. Whew, yesterday was complicated. It was dangerous. Tesla drivers, none of them are good drivers. It's just terrible. I'm sorry. Anyway, I got my first order for sunshine, which is kind of great for this day because we're gonna need it. I've delivered to her. She's a $3 tip kind of person, so it's 12 bucks going 2 miles, I think. No, 1.5. But 1.5 miles, 2 things were out of stock. She doesn't answer, I replace. I'm getting a Pavilion's order, $12 for 14 items. Should I take it? 1.8 miles? Fine, I'll take it, whatever. I'm gonna go deliver this one first, obviously. No, I don't want to leave the navigation. All right, so what are the items? Lily, oh, I think I've delivered to her. $44. Okay, 14 items. Coke, pack of 6, I guess. Spaghetti, chicken breast, dill, cilantro, peppers, cucumbers. Am I going the right way? Yeah. Cucumbers, tomato, sour cream, and gold potatoes. So yeah, okay. That's probably why it's only 12 bucks. I think I've delivered to her once this summer, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure. Okay, so I went back to do that $12 order on Doordash, right? And towards the end of the shopping, I got a $23 order on UberEATS, going, I think it was like 1-ish miles for Justin. So Justin, I deliver to him, like I've delivered to him plenty of times. He's one of my best tippers on UberEATS, and he lives really, really close to the store. And usually he answers the messages, but today I didn't have to message him because basically his order was like 8 boxes of Quaker and 5 packages of turkey, and everything was in stock. So that was pretty nice. The Doordash took me a little bit longer than what I would have wanted it to take me because a bunch of stuff was out of stock. I mean, a bunch. Stuff was out of stock, but so I have already delivered to her. And she answers the messages, so that made my life pretty easy. I really can't complain. She tipped $2, which is not amazing, but what can you do? It's 12:45. We are having a great beginning of the day. Granted, it's Saturday and it's raining, so obviously people don't want to go outside. It's 1:47. I just delivered a $10.50 on Doordash. Not insanely happy with this one because if I saw the items beforehand, I don't think I would have accepted it. Granted, it's going to a house, but it was two loads of fire logs, one 19-pound box of fire logs, and like fire starters. So they told me that they had no power, so that's why they are ordering that many fire logs, I guess. But they only tipped $3.50, which in my opinion is pretty low. But again, it's Doordash and their recommended bullshit tip. When I was in there, I accepted a $15 order on UberEATS going 1-ish mile that I had to cancel because he wanted Spindrift water and they had none of it. Like, they have some, but they didn't have the flavor that he wanted. And I called him and I was like, do you want any other flavor? And he was like, no. Can you cancel? So I canceled and I got $0, because if you don't go through the support agents, it cancels automatically and you get nothing. Honestly, I don't have the mental strength to call support. Whatever. I did nothing. Like, I was already in the store. I just went into the aisle, called him and told him there was nothing, and that was it. Like, whatever. But anyways, it's almost 2 p.m. I'm gonna go back to the store right now. I'm on my way. All right. I have accepted and shopped for 2 orders, one on Uber and one on Doordash. Uber 25 bucks, Doordash 26 bucks. They're both going the same way. It worked out pretty well because those were 2 medium orders, So it did take me the same amount of time to shop for them. A bunch of shit was out of stock for both of them, and either of them answered the messages, so I just replaced with whatever is available and closest. I had to refund maybe one thing on the Doordash because she wanted like yogurt and the only one they had was the zero sugar. So I was like, nah, if she orders like the regular plain one, she probably doesn't want the zero one. So I refunded this one and I replaced everything else. Now I'm on my way to deliver the first one, which will be the UberEATS order, 7 minutes. So the rain stopped for quite some time earlier and everyone decided to go shopping. The store is completely packed right now for some reason. Both drop-offs are done. The second one was complicated because she didn't give any gate code. The intercom was not working and she was not answering the phone. So, and it's raining, okay? I'm going to Vaughn's because I accepted a $20 order on UberEATS. I don't remember how many miles. Cereal, oats, and almond milk, 2 of each. So those are 2. The Vaughn's is literally just right here. It's the Vaughn's that I went to the other day. Her building door was not, it was under the rain. There was no like roof. I was under the rain trying to text her, to call her. I was trying to call on the intercom and it was like not working. So it was basically, it was saying line is in use. The thing is, she didn't give any gate code or anything, so I was like, well, that's cool. How do I do? Finally, some guy who was like walking his dog finally came and opened the door for me. Like, oh my god, I was about to leave actually. I was about to leave and contact support and be like, look, I can't leave. The thing is, I would have left the food at the door if it had a roof. There was no roof. I couldn't, like, basically it was leaving all of the food under the rain and she had bread and stuff. I'm not doing this. I might as well just keep it, to be honest. She tipped $10, which is pretty good, but what the f? Please answer the phone. I don't understand. Let's go shop for this $20 order. Okay, shopping's done. It took me maybe, I don't know, 3 minutes. Literally very, very easy to shop for. I only had 2, so she wanted 2 of each, and the milk, they only had 1, so she only had 1. She had 2 of everything else. Now she's 7 minutes away. It's taking me back to the zone. That's why I took it. So yeah, let's go. It's a house. It's a meet at door. Drop off is done. It was an older lady who told me, wow, that was so fast. I know. I tried to be. I mean, honestly, if it took me, yeah, it took me 23 minutes. It was really, really easy. And she came to the door. Base $8. I'm expecting it to go maybe a little bit down because I had to refund one of the milk. I'm still waiting for the first drop-off that I did, part of that stack order. It's 4:23 p.m. I'm going back to the store. All right, so I just arrived to the store and I wanted to click on the Doordash app, and an order popped up on my screen on UberEATS, and I accepted it without being able to take a screenshot, but I'm gonna do it. It's of course I'm gonna do it. It's $28 for 0.7 miles. How many items? 15. Pringles, 4 Minute Maid, coffee, 2 organic free milk, 2 apple juice, pet training pads for dog. I didn't know that existed, but okay. Goldfish, Parmesan cheese, popcorn, and banana. How easy is this order? I delivered that. I don't remember. How much was it? 27? No clue. I feel like the tips are not updating again. I'm gonna have to call Uber again so they can give me my money. I accepted an $11 order on Doordash, going 2 miles for 4 items. I'm so tired with Uber, honestly. Like, this is so tiring to have to call all the damn time for the money that you are due, by the way. Excuse you, it's my money. I'm so tired of having to call every other day to get my freaking money. Anyways, she came outside. I don't know why, because it's raining like hell right now. It's 5:04 p.m. I am back at the store and I'm gonna go shop for that Doordash order. All right, so 2 things. I've delivered that $11 order. So it was for Alexis, and I've delivered to her before. The only problem is she's on a really busy street and there is no parking in front of her door. I mean, in front of her house. And second of all, I just hang up with Uber, so they tried again to not give me my money by saying that the customer reduced her tip, which I know is not true. That's the thing. If they tell me this, I tell them that I know that customer and I know that she has not or he will not remove the tip because I've delivered to them in the past and that's a glitch. And that's not the first time it happens to me. I don't care. Like, I do not accept no for an answer because I know it's not true. Like, it's not true. The customer did not remove the tip. How do I know? Because customers cannot remove the entire tip. They have to leave at least $1. So if one day your tip is reduced to $1, then yes, customer reduced their tip. Manager was like blah 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 blah, reducing the tip, blah blah blah. You know, they try to make it look like they're making you a favor. Don't fall for that. You're entitled to that money because they're stealing it from you. The customer did not reduce the tip. They are stealing the tip from you. So they try to make it look like they're making you a favor. Since you're like I don't know, whatever tier you are, driver, we know how important it is to have people like you on the team, blah, 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 blah. I don't care because you don't owe me. I don't owe you anything. You're not making me a favor. This is my money that the app is stealing. And do you know how many people do not call? Do you know? And that's money that goes directly into Uber's pocket? Yeah, exactly. He was like, the customer did not approve a tip on his end. And I was like, yeah, okay. Please show me the receipt of that order. And obviously they can't. If you ask the agent to give you like a itemized receipt of the order, like a breakdown of the order showing that the customer reduced the tip, suddenly they're not gonna have access to it, or there's gonna be a glitch. Like, you'll see. I did this before. I asked this before and they were like, oh, we can't see. Oh yeah, how convenient is it? So I was asking for $12, which was what was promised to me in the app, and he said, as a gesture, I'm gonna give you 15. And I was like, okay, whatever. I'm not asking for 15. I'm asking for 12. Like, that's the thing. I'm not asking for more. I don't think I mentioned I accepted a $12 order going 1.5 miles. I just delivered to her. I've delivered to her in the past. Delivered to that building in the past. Not to her, to someone else on Doordash. And to her on UberEATS several times. It was for only 4 items. It's 6:09 p.m. I'm going to go back to the store. I need to use the restroom. I need to eat my snack. I accepted an order on UberEATS. $24. It's going kind of far. It's going 5 miles, but I was maybe like $15 away from 15 or $20 away from 200, and it's almost 8 p.m. I'm tired, man. It's been raining all day. I'm cold. So DoorDash kicked me out of my dash. 12 minutes to go home. So it was a leave at door, please knock, which is what I did. And she said thank you. So pretty easy delivery. It was a house. It's 8:07. I feel like I've done enough today. So on Uber alone, I made $154 today. $154 on UberEATS alone. And on DoorDash, I didn't even make $50. I am not too far from home. I am going to leave you here. Thank you for joining today. Hopefully everyone is staying dry and safe. If you are not comfortable driving under the rain, please don't. Thank you for joining along today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.